Welcome back to channel everyone. In this video I'm going to talk about customizing your shipment list form using JSON's formatting. This is my system request list which I've created. If I click on new, there is a default form open up here, and in the top right section there is a drop down. If I click on this, there is an added column configure layout and customize with the Power Apps. Customize with the Power Apps, we all know that we can customize our form the way we want. Apart from that, we have two options, added column and configure layout. We're going to talk about these two. If I click on added column, I can see all the fields name which are present in my form, and I can change the order of these fields from here. I can move down this description and the assign to will be top. Likewise, I can save this one and you will see the changes in form. Second thing in added column itself is apply conditional formatting. If I click on added conditional formula, I can apply a formula here. How to use formula, I can click on this one. It will redirect me to docs.microsoft.com, and there you can see how you can use the formula. I have this example here. I'll copy this one. Apart from this, if you want to check what type of column are supported or unsupported, you can check it here, and different conditional formatting, how you can apply, you can check it here. So I'll go in my form again, and how conditional formula work actually. You can show or hide any of the field based on a specific condition. So what I want is, if a region is Asia, I want this model field be visible, and otherwise it should not be visible. I'll go in edit column again because I want to hide this model. Click on edit conditional formula, paste the formula here, and now edit this according to my requirement. So what I want is, if region, this is the internal name of my region field, always include the internal name here, and if region equal to Asia, that means it will be visible, otherwise it will not be visible. True means visible, false means not visible. Click on save again, and now select any other regions. You can see model field is gone. If I select Asia, model field will be visible. Even if I select Americas, that will be gone. So this is the way you can apply conditional formatting. And apart from that, we have configure layout option. And in the configure layout option itself, we have header, body and footer. So we can apply conditional formattings to header, body and footer as well. We can add a customized header here. We can add a customized footer here, and we can change the layout of our body as well. So we'll talk about first the header. I'll click on the learn more. It will again redirect me to docs.microsoft.com, and we can see how we can actually add a customized header, right? So this kind of header we can add, and they have given a JSON for this one. You can create your own JSONs, but I'm already having this JSON, so I'll just copy this and paste it here. Let's just talk about how this JSON is working. So basically, there is a div created in JSONs and the styling for that particular div, and inside that we have some children div like this div, which is including a group icon, and again we have a children div which is including contact detail text value. You can include dynamic value as well, like you can see a title column's internal name. That way you can include dynamic value as well. So for me, I already have a title field, so I don't require to do anything. I'll just click on save. If I open a new form, it's giving me error. Title was not found because new form do not have any value for title. If I click on edit form, now you can see that header for my forms is there. And likewise, you can create a footer as well, a customized footer. Go to configure layout, footer section, and we will see the footer example JSON is available. What we can do, just paste it here, and you can apply the footer the way you want. So this is the href footer, which is having an example. I don't require this. I'll just delete, and I just want to type like simple text, footer section. Save this. Now if I click on new, I can see the footer section here. Third option is in configure layout is body, which is important one, how we can actually customize our body section. We'll go here. There is a configure your custom body. There are few rules for this one. So the rules are like you can create one or more sections for body, and each section can reference one or more column. You can refer one column in one section at a time. If you refer one column into multiple section, then only the first section will take the priority. So the column will be visible into first section, right? And if a column is not referenced into any of the section, by default that column will fall under the last section. And even if you add a new column to your form, that will also come into last section if it is not included in any of the section, right? So this is the things, and the format for the section is like this: display name of the section, and fields. There you can include the internal names of your fields, and then again you can add one more sections. Likewise, you can add multiple section. Here you can see the example. I'll just copy this one, paste this into my body, and I'll just put some name for my section like section 1 and section 2, and then section 3. I already have a title column, and I will add one more column which is region, and in the second section I'm going to add status, then region, then system, and in the last section I'm going to add only one column which is my description. So I left assigned it to as it is, and it should come under the section 3 by default. We'll see that. Click on save, click on new now, and you can see that section 1 is there, and section 1 have title and region, section 2 have status, region and system, and section 3 has assigned to and description. I have not selected assigned to in section 3 because it was not included in any of the section. It will come under the section 3, which is our last section by default. So that's the way you can customize your SharePoint list form using JSON's formatting. You can add custom header, custom footer, and you can change your body section as well, and you can apply conditional formatting for your fields based on the value. So if I, let's suppose, select the region like Asia, I can see the model section because I have not included model into any of the section, so that's why it's coming into section 3. If I select any of the region, it will be hidden automatically. And one more thing is, if I click on the edit column now, you can see that section 1 and 3 has been created. Likewise, if I want to move like model into second section and want to save this one, now click my new form again and select the region Asia. Now you will see that model section now coming under sections 2 because I have moved that up. So that's the way you can customize your SharePoint list form using JSON's formatting. I hope you like the video. If you do like, don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you so much for watching.